What's cracking? What's rolling YouTube? It's your low Phantom Low, aka Silk the Loaster, and this is keeping it 3100.
I see you folks clicking up, looking like you tough, acting like you banging now, nigga. Walk around with that flag out your pocket until the real come and asks what you claiming now, nigga. 1, 2, 3, oh shots from a loose cannon and it's blazing through your torso, nigga. 1, 2, 3, oh shots from a loose cannon and it's blazing through your doors now, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, that locust back. Come to your section, them shells rat-a-tat-tat. Cause what you banging, what you claim, you know what's up. If a person know, got that dagger exposing your fucking guts. Yeah, that blue been in me. Free my big cousin, cuz like me. Our gang's different, but we both bleed blue. Heart pump no Kool-Aid, them shots come through. I stay true blue, been true to that blue. Been true to the cause, so what about you?
For all those new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. For everybody else, let's jump right into it. Today's topic I want to touch on is these videos called basically the Gangbangin report cards. So, if you know, you know, they made one for the Crips. Well, actually, they made, I think, 3 for the Crips now, maybe 4. Made some for the Bloods, some for the Pyrus, some for the Essays, etc., etc. So let's jump right into it. So they basically, what they are, they're videos that mention specific individuals, icons that are under these, you know what I'm saying, flags that are, you know, Crips, Bloods, Pyrus, Hoovers, etc., Essays. And they basically give their insight on what they are doing in the street and what they're doing, like basically how their performance is in the street and how they are operating, like when they get on media, like No Jumper and you know, these little podcasts like Back on Fig and Community and all that, you know, etc. So they grade them like A to F and all this shit, you know what I'm saying, like a report card and all. Basically, it is a report card of how they're, of how they conducting themselves and if they are living up to the true meaning of what they stand for and all that, or they just bullshit and all. And how I feel about it is, when I see these videos now, it's funny, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them are very entertaining and all that. They funny as shit, you know, especially with Black 100 and T-Rail and, you know, a couple of individuals and all that, C-Mac, etc., and all that. But how I feel about it, honestly, is the fact that they had to make videos about individuals gang banging and all that shit. That definitely goes to show you how much basically the whole gang banging culture has been watered down. I always get those vibes while I be watching them videos, like it's so watered down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, you are who you are. You are what you are. You know what I'm saying? You represent what you represent and all that. But just gang banging and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, how I see it is, if you're gonna bang and all that, bang on the original cause and bang on the true meaning of it and all that, you know what I'm saying? But what niggas are pressed to do on all these days and, like, you know, sliding on the ops, this, that, and third, I say like this: if they do something to you, then you go retaliate and all that shit. At the end of the day, it's a retaliation game. But you don't go start some shit, blah, blah, woo and all that shit, unless they bring it to you and your peoples, you know? So nowadays, it's like niggas making enemies that they weren't even enemies with in the first place and all that, just cause they're bored and they just want to have something to put on the, you know what I'm saying, put on the mic. And yeah, then the crazy thing is that even with like No Jumper and all this other shit, is that they come on the platform and they literally talking about shit that's literally going on out there currently, you know. And, you know, the police is watching that shit. And, yeah, nowadays it's like as if you're just giving them, it's like you're literally like helping them, the police and like whoever wants to solve crimes and all that shit. You're literally helping them letting them know what's going on in the street, this, that, and third, and all that. See, before, people know what's going on because of the tags, the graffiti, and all that. And, you know, they had to catch word on the street, this, that, and third. And then when technology started advancing, okay, that was one downfall. And then they start putting cameras up and all that. Now you literally got people going on platform and literally like talking about, you know, politics that is supposed to stay in house and all that. Like with the 60s is a good example. A lot of shit that's going on with the 60s and all that shit, that's supposed to stay in house. A lot of shit that's going on with the 40s, that's supposed to stay in house. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things, like a lot of the things that people mention and all that with certain sets that they bring on the platform and all that, that's supposed to stay in-house. There was a time I remember you would actually get DP'd for, you know, going on platform and talking about this shit. But nowadays it's like whoop-de-fucking-do and shit. So, I mean, the way I see it and all that, yeah, it's, the streets is over. And shit's watered down and all that, you know what I'm saying? All I can say is just stay out the way and just get on your grind and all that. And if niggas bring it to you and hating and all this shit, okay, you gotta do what you gotta do, but don't be out here just starting shit just to start it and all that, you know what I'm saying? And y'all need to learn how to keep shit in-house instead of putting it on platform and all that. For real.
You don't know now what set I claim. I claim 3-0. You ask what I bang? I bang 3-0 with an A in the middle. Avenues, cuz, but I ain't with the riddles. Keeps the 3100, but people not like me. I see the weird shit going on repeatedly. But I'm a go-getter, I goes and gets. Never a lazy ass nigga ambitious with my bets. Cross the line, pay the debt. Even with your life, pay the debt. Gotta pay the toll, that's how life rolls. I seen too many plays solid, but they always fold. Had a beating heart, froze that shit cold. Don't give a fuck, I'm in that fucking mode. Seen one side, but now it's the other side. One slick mouth, that life of yours, bye bye.